Hawkeyes, Wolverines, and we're underway from Iowa City for Michigan. And they'll hand it off straight ahead. This is Corum. He'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. 243 yards and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 6 at the 29. Corum again looking for daylight. Return for a touchdown last week against Rutgers. 1st down and 10 at the 36. McCarthy, timing pattern, has his man. Roman Wilson gets out of bounds. 2nd down and 3 at the 43. Opening series for the Wolverines. Major challenge for sophomore quarterback J.J. McCarthy, making his first career road start. Here's McCarthy, and he'll run it himself. Tucks it up, gets outside, and goes out of bounds at the 49. Here's McCarthy, sprints out of the pocket, tries to square his shoulders, throws on the run, and he has his man at the 36. Nicely done, Roman Wilson. Ball on their opening series. That's a gain of 14.
And a really good catch right there from Roman Wilson. He goes up, kind of back shoulder, right in front of DeJean, and he's able to haul it in.
Line of Iowa for the Wolverines. Donovan Edwards, who's been out because of injuries, in the lineup today. He's in the backfield, and they'll swing it out to him in space. Hits the sideline hard and goes down at the 35. It's Rutgers, 2nd and 7 at the 34. And here's a handoff straight ahead. Blake Corum.
Watch the patience from Corum as he's just going to get a little bit of a jump step right when he gets the ball right there, and he allows the blocks to set up, and then he explodes through the middle to create a short yardage situation here on 3rd down.
Field with McCarthy, low snap handled. They give it to Corum looking for the 1st down, and he has it. And he's an Iron Man.
Look at the push too that they're getting up front. Really good push from that left side of their offensive line. Last week, Trevor Keegan, Gus, did not play number 77, and so they had Giovanni El Hodi in there. But this is a deep group.
1st down and 10 at the 26. Wilson in motion. McCarthy looks that way, throws it, and incomplete.
Number 3 was baiting McCarthy into trying to throw this up the field. See that? If that's led up the field, DeJean's going to make a play.
Motion in the backfield. Here's Edwards on the run. Huge hole, breaks it back and goes down.
Operating the system, the patience to allow the hole to develop up front, the blocks to set up, and then they explode.
This is his area. Here's the reverse. They get around the corner with Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell, touchdown, Wolverines. Wolverines up 6-0.
I mean, what a great job on the outside. First, you're going to see Cornelius Johnson, number 6. He's got a great block on Riley Moss. And then Schoonmaker, 86. There's the block late. Boom. He gets Quinn Schulte, the safety. And he's
Moody, the Groza Award winner from a season ago, in for the extra point, and it's good against Western Michigan. So Jake Moody sends it away for the Wolverines. Caleb Johnson is the deep man, and he has it inside his own 10. Trying to get to the sideline, but tracked down at the 20 and 10 of the 21. LaShawn Williams in the backfield. They'll give it to him. He's got some room. And LaShawn Williams, 2nd down and 5 at the 26. And they'll hand it off again. Caleb Johnson this time. He's a big 7. Gavin Williams in the backfield now for the Hawks. Petrus out of the gun. He'll throw it. Here's Petrus to the sideline and incomplete. Punting from inside his own 10. A.J. Henning is back. He ran one back earlier this year against Connecticut. He'll start from the 21 and get chopped. Championship in 2014 named Urban. 1st and 10 of the 21. Corum in the backfield. Michigan marched it right down the field on their opening series with the Ronnie Bell reverse for a touchdown. From 16 yards, McCarthy over the middle, and it's caught at the 31-yard line. 1st down and 10 at the 33. Schoonmaker getting a lot of burn with Eric All out with an injury. And Corum over the right side at the 40-yard line. McCarthy underneath again, and he has Schoonmaker. So
time right when he hits that back foot of his drop.
Here's a handoff, Corum. And Corum turns it up, gets across the midfield line.
That's when the tips happen, that's when the overthrows happen, and that's when they turn you over.
2nd and 4 at the 49. And McCarthy will give it away again to Corum. Corum pushing the pile forward. He is on his way to greatness.
What I love about him, Gus, is that he's not that big. He's 5'8", 210, but he runs so tough, so much bigger than that. And he's what I would call is a plus runner. If the offensive line,
McCarthy slipping, and he'll go down.
in that obvious situation. Here's 65. Look at that. Just stepped right on his ankle. Certainly doesn't feel good. And
McCarthy out of the gun. McCarthy hit as he throws underneath to Donovan Edwards. Not a lot of room. Donovan Edwards checks back in. He's great receiving the ball. Here's McCarthy. Scrambles out of the pocket. Makes a move. Cuts it up. Not enough for Iowa. End over end kick. See if this one has some English on it if it bounces. And it doesn't, but Bruce and Petrus over the right side. Williams. Here's Petrus rolling out. Petrus looking. Dumps it.
Prior to the pass. Holding. Defense number 19. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So Rod Moore. Watch Rod Moore, number 19 right here. They kind of make some contact. Breck goes down, and then the flag comes out.
Running back now.
Iowa, the first of the half.
Getting some points.
1st and 10 at the 48. And they'll give it to Johnson. And Johnson will get a yard on the play action. Petrus rolling out. Dumps it down. Has Laporta. And Laporta looks
from players that aren't the quarterback. Watch Laporta. Look how long he hangs on that block. He's blocking Mason Graham. He hangs on it, then finds himself in the flat. That creates the space for an easy completion.
1st and 10 at the 42. Petrus over the middle. Incomplete. He had his man.
They're going to work on the safety here, and they've got this outside fade, and then they're trying to go on the inside. It's called 2 up on the half, and he's got him. All you got to do is clear the linebacker. That ball's got to be just driven down on the face mask of the tight end, going right up that near side seam, and it just sails on Petrus. He's going to want that one back. Beautiful concept.
Petrus sprints out. Throws on the move, and another high throw. 10 at the 42. Empty backfield for Petrus. Here's Spencer Petrus. Wants to throw it over the middle.
Watch this. They're going to double cover the tight end. Why? Because they know that Iowa loves to go to the tight end on 3rd downs. He's double covered, and still Petrus wants to go there, and then there's the pressure right when he lets go of the ball.
Punting it from the 44. And this one trickles into the end zone for a touchback. McCarthy and Corum. Corum the pistol back. And they'll give it to him running left this time. And here's McCarthy to the sideline. Nice timing pattern. Could make that Ronnie Bell with the catch.
That they're going to have a good chance to win.
1st down and 10 at the 34. And Donovan Edwards.
Good chance they're going to lose the game.
2nd and 3 at the 41. No 25 yards plays for Michigan so far. Donovan Edwards. 1st down Wolverine. Like it's almost time for McCarthy to take a shot down the field. And he'll hand it off. Edwards. Wow. Nice burst.
With their vision in the wrong spot. That's the outside linebacker. And he's looking all over the wide receivers trying to look him up. Didn't have his eyes inside.
3 receivers at the top of your screen. Cornelius Johnson at the bottom. McCarthy with time. Unloads. McCarthy! Oh, overthrown again with his touch.
He missed him last week. This one was oh so close, just out of the reach of Roman Wilson.
He missed 3 big ones like that last week against Maryland. Corum with daylight. Corum looking for the first. Hops through the hole.
Corum tried to go up and over. Good push from that offensive line, just not quite enough.
Corum on the give, and it's a 1st down Michigan.
Read any sort of space that he can get from the offensive line, and as they block down and to the left, he's going to see that he gets a little bit of daylight right there in the middle. Trente Jones, 53. He pushes his man.
Drive. 1st down at the 30. Edwards skipping. Pick up 2, 28. McCarthy. Quick fire this time. underneath Roman Wilson.
But they do such a good job of rotating in the secondary, and so if there's a blitz coming from that side, there's probably a corner coming down over the top of it. That was DeJean, and he puts the big hit on Roman Wilson, and now another third down opportunity.
And here comes the option. Corum caught.
I love this guy. Watch how quickly he reads this. And the problem here is that you didn't get any sort of inside move there from the quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. So he just pitches that ball out, and Campbell doesn't have to make a decision whether to go for the quarterback or the pitchman.
With a 52-yarder. Clean snap, good hold. Jake Moody. And it's good.
City. Of course, his father coached everywhere, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Feels like
he was a traveling man.
That's right.
First down for the Hawkeyes. Let's see if they can get this offense moving. As Petrus rolls out of the pocket, he'll dump it down to Laporta. And Laporta will get 8 yards.
Getting some groans from the crowd and certainly need to create some first downs.
Williams crosses the line of scrimmage. He's close to that first down marker.
Group to sustain a few more first downs here.
First down and 10 at the 35. Second man through. Johnson. Caleb Johnson with a huge hole.
Back.
Holding. Offense number 67. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
All the way on the left side of your screen, you see the fighting going on. It was a really nice run from Caleb Johnson. I like his game a lot. But as Dunker is working there on the interior, you can see those hands outside.
Bream, although they wiped out that 18-yard gain. First down and 20. Petrus looking. Petrus moving his feet in the pocket. Nicely done.
Job of manipulating the pocket here from Petrus. He's going to get some pressure right in his face. There's the pressure from Mozzie Smith. And he just steps away and comes right back to his progression and delivers a beautiful ball right down the middle of the field. And it's actually going to be about a yard short. But after that penalty back
of injuries. And this is Johnson. First down. And they'll give it to Johnson again. Bounces it outside. Flag on the play. And Johnson goes out of bounds.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense number 77. 15-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
They're going to go right here. This is what they're going to call. And this is Connor Colby, really good offensive lineman. Watch as he's going to go, and he's just going to chop down the defensive lineman. I mean, I honestly, I don't think that's a penalty. You can do that. He's starting inside the tackle box. He can get them from
5 at their own 31. Petrus, sideline, high throw, but caught.
And therefore, to me, Coach Ferentz says a gripe. I think it's a legal block.
All right, thank you, Mike. From the 44, Gavin Williams in at running back. Petrus drops it off. Williams, a screen, but he goes nowhere.
Well, here's Upshaw, and watch as he's just going to scream down the line of scrimmage right there, and he's going kind of on a stunt, but then he sees something's up. He's like, hey, why are these guys releasing down the line of scrimmage? And
line drive punt this time. Henning with it at the 9. Tries to get outside. Still on the move. And A.J. Henning, first down and 10 to the 22. McCarthy swings it out to Corum in the flats. He'll cross the line of scrimmage and pick up positive yards.
So be ready.
All right. Do you have to pay for it?
Oh, no. It's free.
Okay, 2nd and 2. That means it's for me. And they hand it off. Corum.
I knew that was
up 10-0. J.J. McCarthy slings it. Corum out of the backfield, 1 to 34. And they'll hand it off to Corum. Corum churning his legs backwards. It'll pick up the first down.
Or to get completions quickly made on the exterior of the defense. There, a deep shot down. And got it. Finally got one down the field.
Nicely done.
And it starts because he kind of pumps on the outside to try to get that defense to bite a little bit.
This season. And McCarthy will get out of bounds with under a minute to go.
Holding. Offense number 0. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
And he's on the outside, and right in your middle of your screen, holding Cooper DeJean clearly has a hold of his jersey as McCarthy is trying to get out to the
McCarthy hit as he throws, incomplete.
I thought he was going to have a shot to get to McCarthy, but McCarthy held the ball because his tight end fell down, and that's what allowed Van Ness.
His 20th play in Iowa territory for Michigan. 2nd and 17. McCarthy underneath, and it's incomplete again.
Going to get Castro here.
Pass interference. Defense number 29. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
That's Castro.
Well, they're trying to get this inside slant route. You can see Ronnie Bell is trying to get there, and then that left hand just kind of there. It's pass interference.
Michigan is in Jake Moody field goal range. First down at the Iowa 29. McCarthy with the handoff to Corum. And Corum, 21. And it's Corum. Almost popped that one through.
Like a little play action and get right behind him.
Here's McCarthy rolling out, sidearms it. Caught. At Michigan calls their second timeout of the first half.
30-second timeout.
More concentration there from Roman Wilson. So he's able to go get that ball, and you're trying to get Schoonmaker out like this on a corner.
2nd and 7 at the 12. McCarthy looking, sidearms it inside the 5 on this drive.
That was one of the first ones today I felt like McCarthy forced. Schoonmaker is trying to work to the outside, but he actually had Corum open on the right side.
In at running back. McCarthy calling the plays at the line of scrimmage. And the play clock winds down.
Play again. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
And he's got to get that ball snapped immediately.
3rd down and 12. They snap it in time. McCarthy off his back foot to the corner. Batted up and incomplete. Roman Wilson.
Time today, some poor execution here from Michigan at the tail end of this series after moving the ball really well. And Iowa probably gets away with a little bit of contact there, but they do a great job defensively of at least just forcing this to be a field goal opportunity.
High snap, kicked, and good. Caleb Johnson, the deep man, lets it go over his head. Get the ball to start the second half. And they fake a knee. Not a lot there, and that should take us to the end of the first half.
Possession.
Caleb Johnson, the deep man, as Moody sends it away. And Moody kicks this one into the end zone for a touchback. All right, 1st down and 10 of the 25. Here's Petrus to throw it on 1st down. In trouble, and he'll take the sack.
And what you're going to see from Mason Graham is he stands up and he gets Nick DeJean on his heels, and then he pulls him forward. It's push-pull technique, and then he is there in the face of Spencer Petrus before he can pull the trigger.
So that's a loss of 9. 2nd and 19. Petrus will throw it again. Over the middle on the check down. Williams and Iowa. Here in the second half. Petrus hit as he throws and incomplete.
Well, Harrell's coming in on this pass rush and does a great job. Loops around, and then he's the one providing pressure. Hits Petrus right as he throws. And in the back end, it's Jamon Green providing the coverage. They played man-to-man coverage.
For the Hawkeyes at the 10-yard line. A.J. Henning is the deep man. Henning over to the sideline, signals for the fair catch, and has it at the 32.
When games when you punt the ball 8 times, it is wild. That's why around here you walk around, you see T-shirts, punting is winning. I root for the punter, or even Torrey Taylor for Heisman.
Wow. 1st down and 10 at the 33-yard line. And they'll hand it off to Corum, who'll crash through. You know, my father was a big
around here.
2nd down and 6 at the 37. And Corum quietly is racking up some major yardage today, folks. Incredible young man. 3rd down and 1 at the 42, and he'll pick up the 1st down.
He still maintains his vision as he's going to come in and jump cut to his right. That's the vision right there where he sees the whole backside, and then he's able to just squeeze. No, it's very difficult. That's why it's hard for them, and they've got to fit themselves into those gaps. And then he's right there to move the chains.
Here's McCarthy to throw it to the sideline. Schoonmaker turns it up. Nice run.
Capitalize this offensive rhythm into a touchdown.
1st down at the 37. And here's the option. They throw it out wide. Cornelius making Ronnie Bell, and Ronnie Bell.
So he's going to get this, so he's got the run play right here. He can give that. Now he's going to go ahead and keep it. He can run it if he wants, but you see Jack Campbell sitting there defending him, so he throws it out on his third option to Ronnie Bell, who makes a nice run.
Gain of 10. First down at the Iowa 27 for the Wolverines. And this may be the toughest defense, aside from Ohio State, that they'll face. They get it off in time. No, they say it is a delay of game, Michigan. Second time they've done that.
Timeout, Michigan. They're first of the half.
Get touchdowns and not settle for field goals is the question. Corum can't get outside. Turns it back up. Turnovers for the Wolverines thus far. Here's McCarthy. Sideline, Schoolmaker again. He'll get out of bounds.
On a football spot duty last year. This is only his fourth start, and he's doing a great job.
First down, Michigan at the 15. Straight ahead handoff. Not a lot of room this time. Corum preparing to go over 100 yards in consecutive games for the first time since the first 3 games of last year. With J.J. McCarthy. Low snap, handled by McCarthy. He'll sprint out, turns the corner, throws, caught, touchdown, Wolverines. Donovan Edwards.
Going to play right here. You're going to get the blitz right here from Jack Campbell. What you should get is a little hot route from Edwards, but McCarthy doesn't like it right away, so he just runs around Jack Campbell, or excuse me, Luke Van Ness, and he just throws it to the back of the end zone, and there he is.
With the way the Hawkeyes are playing. Extra point good. 20-0. Checking out their schedule. What class do I have this week?
Shining up the turnover buffs.
That's right. The Cartiers.
You feel like this offense has got to put it in gear immediately.
And they'll hand it off. Caleb Johnson with a hole. Johnson picks up a first down, a little bit more.
Concept so far today. His aiming point is way outside at the tight end. It's hard for the defense to float all the way over the top.
Longest run of the day for Iowa. 1st and 10 of the 37. Johnson again trying to squeeze through. 2nd and 8. Laporta, the motion man. Johnson will stretch it out left side. Gets past the line of scrimmage. Flag.
There's no foul. Blindside block. Offense number 89. 15-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
New style rules have really made it difficult. Watch, he's going to come up, and he's going to come all the way up to that second level. Bam, that player started in the front, so you can't come from outside of the front and block into the side like that. His head's behind him as he hits McCarthy.
Now at running back, spelling Caleb Johnson.
We'll reset the play clock to 25 seconds. Second down.
They've been outstanding up front.
2nd and 21 at the 26. Petrus winds up. Almost intercepted. Wow, DJ Turner.
Yeah, and this coverage, he's just reading the eyes of the quarterback the entire time. He's able to break down on trying to throw it up and down the field.
Right now, Iowa having a hard time just getting it across midfield. 3rd down and 21 at the 26. Petrus in trouble, and he's sacked again. Another sack for the Wolverines.
Well, he's going to come first knock into the center right there, and he's trying to free up his teammate, but in the process frees himself up. And Mike Morris is there with another sack, and he's the type of guy that they talked about to us this week, the sack.
So Torrey Taylor has to punt it inside his own 5. A.J. Henning is the deep man. Henning with it, with some room, and A.J. Henning.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team number 28. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down. Timeout.
Game 23-20. They've lost their last 4 in Kinnick. First down and 10 of the 21. McCarthy. That's Donovan.
Remember that double pass in the Big Ten championship game? It was Donovan Edwards hitting Roman Wilson on a big pass.
McCarthy hit as he throws. They'll chase it down.
It's hit as he's trying to release this ball. It's just a matter of whether that hand was coming forward.
It was certainly coming forward.
Yeah, I thought it was as well. But it was backwards nonetheless. Even if they deemed that his hand was moving forward, then it was a backwards pass and then still would be a fumble. So it doesn't really matter what was going on in his hand. That ball is live.
It's 3rd down and 27. And Michigan will just give their punter some breathing room. Robbins, no pressure. And this one out of... This will be Iowa's 4th play in Michigan territory. Johnson, 2nd and 4 at the 38. Johnson cuts it back short of the 1st down. Out of the eye, Williams the deep man. Play fake. Petrus lobs it. He's got his man. Potaball.
Here's the play action right here, and you're going to get this defender in conflict. So Harrell's got a decision to make. Am I going to take the fullback or am I going to defend the run? They slip the fullback right down the numbers, and he's wide open there for a good completion.
58 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Petrus guns it. Incomplete. Here's Petrus to throw it again. He's got his man wide open. It's Reganey, and Reganey will crash down inside the 5, loses his helmet.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 65, 15-yard penalty, repeat 2nd down.
That's a center, Logan Jones.
So watching the background here, as you see Reganey going, and there's the takedown. 65, Logan Jones going to the ground, and that's Mike Sainrissil that he's fighting with right there. Sainrissil was blitzing from his nickel position, and that's the takedown in the back end as
Petrus underneath route, and he'll get it off. Here's Petrus. Nice throw. 1st down. Reganey out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
best pass of the day from Petrus. There's Reganey, and as he's going for the pylon, where does his foot go out? Here's the stretch. There's the foot out at the 2. Ball right there at the 1.
Michigan with the big lead. Iowa, though, trying to get it in the end zone, and they do.
This has been their most successful play. Way outside is the aiming point for Caleb Johnson. Outside of the end man on the line of scrimmage, and he stays front side, makes it to the pylon. Michigan has been unable to stop that particular run concept all day. It's been the most...
Drew Stevens in for the extra point, and it's good. Rushing defense. They rank 14th in the nation against the pass. So Michigan starts at their own 25, first down. Corum skipping, and Corum caught right at Donovan Edwards in the backfield. Here comes a blitz. Michigan picks it up. Near side, Ronnie Bell leans forward, and he's a yard short.
Stop this run game before it gets started.
3rd down and 1 at the 34.
Look at them all up there at the line of scrimmage, Gus. All the Hawkeyes right there at the line of scrimmage.
Blake Corum returns. And they'll give it to Corum, and he will not get it.
Look at all these Iowa Hawkeyes. Great job of staying low under the pads of Michigan.
Took the air out of the stadium in the first half. Robbins. And it will take a Michigan bounce and be downed. He's the deep man in the eye. They give it to him. Second man through, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage and go backwards.
Oh, no. What's open?
Here's Petrus, rolls out. On the move, and nice throw. Great catch. Yards. Petrus. Over the middle. Seam pass. Caught. And more room.
Easily the best pass he's thrown all day long. He missed this one earlier in the game. Remember, he overthrew his tight end down the seam. That one, he lays it perfectly right on the chest of Lachey, who was locked in a great battle there, one-on-one coverage
with Junior Colson. Here's Petrus, sets up, crossing route, caught. It's in the single setback. Laporta in motion. Here's Johnson on the give. Trying to get outside, and he'll be tackled for a loss. LaShawn Williams checks in at running back. They'll give it to him. Straight ahead. Williams, first down, Hawkeyes.
Run on the interior of this defense all day long. Good job by that right side of the offensive line. Excellent job by Connor Colby, number 77. He gets up to the linebacker, gets Junior Colson blocked, and there's Rod Moore.
10 of the 26. Play fake. Petrus, backside, Laporta. Breaks a tackle. Laporta still running hard, dives forward.
I was just going to say, the individual effort, it's so tough to run a screen against man defense because there's the defender right in the face of Laporta, swats him away, then gives a stiff arm, and he gets down close.
2nd down and 3. They'll hand it off. Johnson looking for the first. He won't get it. 3rd down and 5 at the 19. Here's LaShawn Williams looking for the first, and he has it. They've definitely been moving people. 1st and 10 at the Michigan 14 for the Hawkeyes. Petrus in the flats has his receiver.
To begin the year, he had a foot injury, and here, being physical at the end of the run, trying to put his pads down.
Against Michigan and Penn State. 2nd and 4 at the 8. Petrus caught.
Rod Moore was flying up from his safety position and was there right when he touched the ball. Beautiful defense.
He's back in the backfield. Petrus out of the shotgun. Petrus with the handoff to Williams, and he won't get the first down. The deep man in the I formation. Here's Petrus rolling, throwing, and a flag on the play late.
Pass interference. Offense number 10. The penalty is declined. The result of the play, 1st down, Michigan. Timeout.
Corum. And you know Michigan is going to try to run it as much as they can to milk that. 4 seconds, it's snapped, and they'll run it. Corum tripped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage. McCarthy will throw it. Sideline, ball deflected out of. And Robbins gets it away. Bruce backpedaling. Has it at the 40. Slips. Regains his footing at his own 42. Petrus in trouble, and Petrus sacked again. Petrus and hit as he throws again, incomplete. Mike Morris again.
What I love here is he goes outside first, and then he sets Connor Colby up and goes back inside. He beats him outside on the last play, now comes back inside, showing the repertoire of pass rushing moves. And
here's Petrus. And Petrus dragged down again. Look,
five player in the country, but he has bounced around. Look at that dip low, working on Colby again, who gets beat for the 3rd straight snap. And Oki is able to hang on with one arm and get Petrus down to the ground.
Iowa throwing caution to the wind here. Petrus hit again.
Our mayhem moment sponsored by Allstate. It's that last sack. Beautiful job. That ball comes loose. Oki in there again, and they did it 4 different ways. Gus, I love the design of that. Individual pass rushing, and then there a defensive line stunt to get to the quarterback.
Here's Corum. And Mike McDonald left to go back to the...
It's year 2 in this defense schematically for the players, even though it's a new defensive coordinator. And right there, he dialed up some great pressure. One, as coaches, that's why he's got the co-offensive coordinator title with Sharon Moore and Matt Weiss. And Jesse Minter getting a chance to do it here at the highest level in college football.
Here's Corum. Stays in bounds.
You know, takes his talents to the NFL.
Corum. And Corum, nice in and out move, Blake. Corum, touchdown Wolverine.
Because he's got it. He can hit you. What'd he do, Gus? What'd he do?
Here,
okay,
right
here he goes. Right. Oh,
right there.
Woo. Okay. All right, Blake Corum.
Continuing to add to his totals, he leads. Going down the stretch.
It's going to be unbelievable.
This could be epic.
Yeah.
I saw the Buckeyes the other night, so they got to get healthy in the back end.
Listen, no one watching this game feels sorry for Ohio State.
Over the middle, caught at the 45-yard line.
Young quarterback against this defense. Another pressure. Jeez, Mike Morris just is.
So that by the time you get to those big games, they're ready to play. Over the middle. Caught at the 40-yard line.
How are they really going to try to replace or replicate the pass rush that they had a year ago?
Sideline, incomplete.
Roughing the passer. Defense number 91. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That big hug. Petrus, here comes a blitz. Caught. Over the middle.
Coverage.
Petrus. In the end zone. Touchdown.
Giving Iowa a second threat in that passing game.
That's Lachey's first career touchdown. And he'll pooch it. Short. And a knee is taken at the 25.
Does not get easier for Iowa after this one.
Michigan, no turnovers. McCarthy still interception free this season. Corum with his 6th 100-yard game of his career and 2nd in a row. And he leads the nation with 10 rushing touchdowns. Michigan with 4 sacks today, all in the second half, and numerous other pressures.